Hello, welcome to How to Prevent Zoom Bombs, or in other words, Zoom hackings. In these days where many people are working from home, that the demand for online meeting software such as Zoom has increased tremendously. And because of this, and then many people are using, now we are seeing Zoom bombings, which is the hacking of the Zoom meetings by some individuals, obviously with bad intention, unfortunately. So if you look at today, in terms of what's going on with the Zoom, but let's just like see some of the just recent, okay, this video has been produced in today is March 31st, 2020. We are in the peak of the coronavirus. Look at this one. University of Texas president addresses racist Zoom bombing of university meeting. Zoom video probe for Zoom bombing and other privacy issues. New York State is questioning Zoom about the security issues. This is another one. Actually, some of the churches are using virtual meetings where they also got Zoom bombing or hackings happening. Look at this one. Many classes around the world are using Zoom to do online classes, and yet we are seeing this. This is from 5 days ago, just to show you more and more. And here's CBS Boston is talking about the these hackings in another news article just yesterday. And look at this particular person. She shared her experience publicly on Twitter, Cherry Weber. She was actually doing a dissertation defense, and then her defense was hacked. So this is showing us that this situation can be serious. So what are the things that you can do? The purpose of this session is to give you some ideas about what you can do to be able to prevent a potential Zoom bombing. In Zoom, there is a couple of things that you can do in the settings, and I'm going to show them to you in a second. You can block screen sharing. You can block remote control in your meetings, block file sharing, mute all microphones as they go in, block the re-entry of removed people. Let's say that you have a hacker in your Zoom meeting, and then when you remove that person from the meeting, they normally can come in unless you indicate otherwise. If this is a meeting that you expect a lot of people, but they don't need to necessarily talk, you can make it one way by broadcasting on Facebook or YouTube, or you can use the feature of waiting room, where you can actually vet people as they come in, that to be able to see if that is good or not. So let's go and do this. Let's go to the Zoom website. I am in the Zoom account. You need to log in. If you're not signed in, just sign in here, and you can see that they're also, I'm sure that they never expected this much demand or interest in their software, but it is happened. So one of the things that you can do, remember again in this presentation, to be able to do block sharing. So you can actually do this from clicking on my account in Zoom and then clicking on settings here. So you should be able to make these changes. As I have mentioned to you, that we can go here and play with the settings. If you just look at them, they are pretty much self-explanatory. So if you want to start your video with the as a host, you can turn on and off from here. And if you want join before host, if you want to do a waiting room, that you should deactivate this actually. And I'm using my personal ID number and etc. So I'm gonna actually you can actually do this, authenticate themselves. You can try to do this, and let's go and look at this. Embed password. We are going to do this. You can ask people to enter a password by joining by phone, and you can give that password separately to people. But let's come here and do this one. So here I'm going to find so here, first of all, you need to activate this. Allow host to put attendee on hold. I can remove this person. So I'm going to check this on. And if you don't want this control bar, you can remove this here. But look, screen sharing. Another one that you can do, you can just say host only. And so, or you can give this to all participants. But if you want to control, I suggest that you do this, host only. And then this way you can always give somebody the access to screen share. And look, disable desktop screen share for users. Definitely turn this on. And you can turn this off if you don't want them to do annotation. And so you can delete the remote control, uncheck all these things, and allow remote participants to rejoin and tell them no. So once you remove somebody for any reason, that they will not be able to come back. And what else? We're gonna come here and do this. We are going to check again, only show default email. Okay, and I checked the waiting room. So I'm going to demonstrate this to you, how this waiting room works. Okay, and then of course we are going to live stream meetings, but you can do that as well. So this should be enough, at least for now. And I'm going to go ahead and click and do a video. I'm going to just do the video off because I'm already using. So I'm going to open my Zoom here. And I want to show you a couple of more things here. Now you can see that I can actually broadcast this. If this is, let's say, a dissertation meeting, if it is a meeting that you expect a lot of viewers, you can actually don't give the Zoom ID. This is my ID here. Do not give it to them. Instead, you can broadcast this from YouTube or Facebook. Let me demonstrate to you how to do that. Very easy. Come here under more, live on YouTube, and then it's going to take you to your YouTube account. Of course, you have to have a YouTube account. Here I'm going to use my regular email YouTube account that I have. And look, and now you can make the meeting. This way you can actually give people the address of your YouTube, and then you can ask them that I'm going to be live there. So if I were to click on go live, I would be live on YouTube. For the purposes of this demo, obviously I don't want to do that, so I'm going to come back to my Zoom meeting. Same thing you can do on Facebook as well. So you can do both of them, or you can do one of them. And the other thing that we can do here is that if you were to click on the screen, so I am actually going to utilize the waiting room, right? I have opened the waiting room. So let's see, I'm gonna come here, manage participants. Look, here there is also some options. Mute participants on entry. So anybody come, I can actually even not allow them to unmute themselves. So if you want this to be one way, you will talk, and they can maybe chat instead of talking. If you're worried about this, you can even disable that fact, okay? So when they come in, they are going to be in there and play enter exit chime if you want. And look, I actually am using this waiting room option right now. So let's use this, show it to you in action. So I have Zoom on my phone, and I'm going to join this meeting right now. So you can see here that I heard, if you look at my phone, it says, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. So right now I am here. As you can see, this one, it did not allow me. See, one person is waiting, which is me here in this one, and I did not admit. If I am admitted, so I'm gonna leave myself because I just disappeared from here. You have seen what happened. So this waiting room is another way to make sure that people you expect are going to be in that particular, and you can always disable that if you don't want. Very easy. You can just say participate in the waiting room. So if now I will join this meeting one more time just to show you. Join. Here I will go into the, you can see, as you can see, I got into the meeting immediately. So I'm here. I got into the meeting immediately. So I'm gonna actually leave this meeting again. So to summarize what we have said, block screen sharing, block remote control, block file sharing, block annotations, block whiteboard, mute all microphones, block re-entry, remove people are good, wonderful things that you can do. Is it possible to hack those? If somebody really want to hack into your Zoom meeting, if they know the number, it is possible. Unfortunately, Zoom is working on it, but this is going to take 95% of the hackers. If somebody is a mediocre hacker, if they just want to use Zoom meeting to get into your meeting, and broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube is another way, but this way you're not going to share the meeting ID publicly, and also showed you how the waiting room works. I hope this information was useful for you, and happy Zooming, happy online sessions, and I hope that we are going to come over of this the coronavirus situation as quickly as possible. Thank you.